G7 nations are appealing for a de-escalation in tensions in the Middle East. That's after Iran vowed severe retaliation against Israel, which it blames for the death of Hamas political chief Ismail Haniyeh and the killing of Hezbollah's military chief just last week. Tehran says it does not want a regional war, but that Israel must be punished. In a statement, the group of 7 major democracies called for restraint in the region and for all parties involved to avoid retaliatory attacks of violence, as recent events threaten to ignite all-out war in the Middle East. Israel has not fully commented on the high-profile deaths or Iran's accusations, but Defense Minister Yoav Gallant has said that if Iran-backed Hezbollah does move forward with an attack, they will pay a heavy price. Amid fears of a wider conflict, several countries are asking their nationals to flee Lebanon. Japan is the latest to call on its citizens to evacuate. Operations at Beirut airport are becoming stretched amid a number of international airlines cancelling flights, causing chaos on the ground. And for more, Trent Murray joins us live from Beirut in Lebanon. Trent, what's the mood like on the ground as foreigners make their exit from Lebanon?
Yeah, that's right. Those foreigners seemingly taking that advice from their governments and trying to get out of the country before any further conflict, which is certainly what many here are concerned could be about to occur, certainly given some of the public messaging that we're hearing from groups like Hezbollah. We are hearing there are long lines at the airport as people try to secure a seat on flights, but it's just really not very easy because there's almost no European carriers flying here anymore. There's only a handful of Middle Eastern carriers like Emirates, Qatar, Egypt Air, and people are effectively taking those flights just to get out and then charting their further onward destination later. That was certainly the advice from the American embassy here to US citizens, is just to take any flight that they can and leave. We know that for the next couple of days, many of those flights are sold out. And also we are hearing embassies now are starting to make moves to move diplomatic personnel. Sweden has relocated its embassy staff to the neighbouring island of Cyprus. The British government has sent family members home of diplomatic staff, also the UN sending family members home of their staff here. So I think clearly, given the build-up that we're seeing, some of the public messaging that we're seeing, people are trying to leave, but it's just not as simple as catching a flight and going. I think just for some context here, the reason the flight situation is so fraught is because Lebanon and Israel fought a war back in 2006, and at that time, the IDF targeted Beirut International Airport in the early days. It was one of the first targets for them, and it's the only commercial airport in the country. So I think for many here, those memories linger. They're worried, could that happen again? Which is why they are scrambling right now to try and secure any seat they can to get out of the country.
Oh, thanks for that, Trent. Trent Murray reporting live from Beirut.